The world of professional wrestling is in mourning following the death of one of its most daring and iconic figures. Terry Brunk, better known by his in-ring persona Sabu, has passed away at the age of 60. The Michigan native, who pushed the boundaries of hardcore wrestling and earned the nickname the Human Highlight Reel, left an indelible mark on the industry through his fearless performances, unforgettable stunts, and trailblazing presence in promotions around the world. Sabu's death was confirmed over the weekend, just days after what is believed to have been his final public appearance at the Tri-State Wrestling Alliance Reunion Convention held in Philadelphia. It was a fitting city for his last hurrah. Philadelphia being the spiritual home of Extreme Championship Wrestling, ECW, the promotion that catapulted him to international stardom. Remarkably, Sabu had only recently competed in his final wrestling match during WrestleMania weekend in Las Vegas, a testament to his enduring passion for the business and his incredible resilience, despite years of physical punishment. His final bout marked the closing chapter of a career that spanned more than 4 decades and redefined what professional wrestling could be. A career forged in barbed wire and blood. Born Terry Michael Brunk on December 12, 1964, Sabu was born into wrestling royalty. He was the nephew of the legendary Ed Farhat, known to fans as the Sheik, one of the most influential figures in the history of professional wrestling. Under his uncle's guidance, Sabu was introduced to the wrestling world at an early age and quickly developed a unique style that blended brutality, innovation, and unrelenting athleticism. Sabu began his professional career in the mid-1980s, working for various promotions, including in Japan, where he gained experience in death matches, a brutal style of wrestling involving barbed wire, thumbtacks, fire, and other dangerous weapons. His stint in Japan was instrumental in shaping the hardcore aesthetic he would later become famous for in North America. He rose to prominence in the early 1990s as one of the foundational stars of ECW, Extreme Championship Wrestling, a promotion that revolutionized the wrestling industry with its gritty realism, edgy storylines, and violent matches. Sabu quickly emerged as a top draw due to his unparalleled commitment to high-risk maneuvers, often diving through tables, crashing into chairs, and enduring injuries that would have sidelined most performers. In one particularly infamous moment, Sabu suffered a horrific bicep tear when he got tangled in barbed wire during a match. Rather than end the bout, he taped his arm shut mid-match and finished the contest, earning admiration and shock from fans and peers alike. In another brutal incident, he reportedly reattached his own jaw using athletic tape and closed a gaping wound with superglue, exemplifying his nickname, the Human Highlight Reel. His daredevil style wasn't just for shock value. It helped change the perception of wrestling itself. Sabu was not simply a brawler. He was a risk-taking artist who turned matches into spectacles. As WWE once described him, he was both a game-changer and an extreme maniac, labels that captured the essence of a man who gave everything he had to his craft. ECW glory and tag team greatness. Sabu's contributions to ECW were enormous. He was one of the key performers who helped elevate the promotion from a small regional company to a national phenomenon. Alongside legends like Taz, Tommy Dreamer, Raven, and Sandman, Sabu was part of the backbone of ECW during its golden era in the mid to late 1990s. One of his most famous alliances came in the form of a tag team with fellow highflyer and innovator Rob Van Dam. Together, the two became known for their seamless chemistry and breathtaking double-team maneuvers. Their partnership produced some of the most unforgettable matches in tag team wrestling history, and their influence can still be felt in the performances of many younger stars today. Sabu captured several championships during his ECW tenure, including the ECW World Heavyweight Championship and the ECW World Tag Team Championship. His rivalries with the likes of Terry Funk, Cactus Jack, Mick Foley, and Shane Douglas became the stuff of legend, and his name was synonymous with the extreme style that defined ECW. mainstream recognition in WWE and beyond. After ECW folded in 2001, Sabu continued to wrestle for various independent promotions around the world. His legend only grew, and in 2006, he joined WWE as part of the company's relaunch of the ECW brand. Despite the more sanitized nature of WWE's product, Sabu remained true to his roots and delivered several memorable performances. One of his most iconic WWE matches came against John Cena for the WWE Championship. Another notable feud saw him square off against Rey Mysterio for the World Heavyweight Championship, further cementing his legacy as a top-tier competitor capable of hanging with the industry's elite. While his WWE stint was relatively short-lived, it was impactful, allowing a whole new generation of fans to experience the thrill of Sabu's unpredictable in-ring style. AEW and industry-wide tributes. Following the news of his passing, All Elite Wrestling, AEW, issued a heartfelt statement honoring the hardcore icon. AEW and the wrestling world mourn the passing of Sabu. From barbed wire battles to unforgettable high-risk moments, Sabu gave everything to professional wrestling. Our thoughts are with his family, his friends, and his fans. The announcement triggered an outpouring of grief and tributes across social media platforms. Fellow wrestler Francine, who worked with Sabu during their time in ECW, expressed her sorrow in a heartfelt post. "My heart is broken. Rest in peace to my friend Sabu. I love you always." Thousands of fans echoed similar sentiments, describing him as an absolute legend of the business, a true pioneer, and one of the greatest of all time. Hashtags like #RIP-Sabu, #HardcoreLegend, and #ECW-Forever began trending as wrestling fans across the globe honored his legacy. A complicated yet revered figure, Sabu's personal life was as tumultuous as his in-ring style. He battled numerous injuries over the years, many of which went untreated in order to fulfill his booking commitments. He also dealt with legal and health issues, but through it all, he remained fiercely dedicated to professional wrestling. His resilience made him not just a performer, but a symbol of perseverance. He wasn't always the easiest character to understand, often working in near silence, rarely giving interviews, and maintaining his mystique even in an age of social media transparency. But for those who truly knew him, Sabu was a deeply passionate artist, loyal to those close to him, and utterly committed to pushing the boundaries of what was possible inside a wrestling ring. The final chapter. At 60 years old, Sabu remained active in the wrestling community. Just last month, he stepped into the ring one last time during WrestleMania weekend, proving that even after decades of punishing his body, he still had the passion and courage to perform. A week before his passing, he was seen meeting fans at the Tri-State Wrestling Alliance convention in Philadelphia, where many attendees were thrilled to shake hands with a legend whose influence shaped the modern wrestling landscape. His sudden death has left fans and fellow wrestlers stunned, especially considering how recently he had been seen in public and in competition. Details regarding the cause of death have not been officially released as of this writing, but the outpouring of love and remembrance is already overwhelming. The legacy that lives on. Few wrestlers have left a legacy as powerful and enduring as Sabu's. His style laid the groundwork for countless modern stars who now employ the high-flying, hardcore style he helped popularize. Wrestlers in promotions like AEW, Impact Wrestling, and independent circuits across the globe owe a debt to the risks Sabu took and the sacrifices he made. From the blood-soaked mats of Tokyo to the sold-out arenas of Philadelphia, from backyard death matches to championship bouts on WWE pay-per-view, Sabu gave everything he had to professional wrestling. He didn't just entertain, he inspired.